What's happening, guys? So, I didn't know what I was going to do for my next video. I knew BTS Truth and Told was coming out, and then I was, up in the air about it. And then I saw this. I think you guys have earned whatever you want. That was like the craziest like ratio I've ever seen before. So I'm not going to waste any time before I give you guys what you were asking for. Which seems to be this other band called The Rose. I did a little bit of research. I saw that they've been around since about 2017. I think they made their official debut. What I did see that was pretty cool was that it seems like at least two of the members used to just be street players. Just go out on the street and play music for, I guess for fun or for a couple bucks here and there. And that's badass. You know why that's badass? Because that means that you care so much about music, that you're so enthralled with the idea of performing, that it doesn't even matter to you at what level you're doing it. You just want to do it. They could have been spending that time trying to learn a new craft or something else that might be an easier way to make money, but they decided to keep going after that. And that takes some serious gumption, I don't know what to expect. Based on the name, which is a very, very small signifier of what it could possibly be, I would assume it's a slower style of music. I'm just guessing it's kind of like a light rock sound. Another 4-piece. 4-piece is my favorite style. Alright, so there was no subs for this video. This is Baby, by the way. So I'm listening to it without the lyrics, but if I'm being honest, I'm not that great at paying attention to the lyrics anyway, so let's just watch this video. 1, 2, 3, play. The Rose. Look at that hair, it looks like an anime character. Okay, I like it starting out with the keyboard. It's a real nice tone too, it sounds almost like a real piano. Oh, it's a guitarist, he's a singer. Good on him, man. After drums, that's the hardest position to be the singer for. Ooh. Ooh. What is that? That drum beat with no cymbals? I love it for this part. And the dit 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 dit. Is that the I can't tell if that's a keyboard or a guitar. Oh, yeah, keyboardist is singing now. Okay, so but he doesn't sound like backup vocals. He sounds like main vocals. They both sound like main vocals. That bass too, man. Lots of air in it. Lots of space between notes. Dude, I love this. This like pre-chorus, I guess it is. I love the no cymbal drum beat here. They could both sing too, man. Falsetto. Good falsetto. Ooh! That style. Whoa, hold on. The vibrato that this guy has. Okay, so now I see why he's the main vocalist. The other guy's really good. The keyboardist is a great singer. But this guy, the guitarist, his control over the vibrato on his voice when he's doing these falsetto notes, it's like, it's so specific. He's coming in with the smooth sound for part of the syllable that he's singing. And then a little bit of air just gets let out, just like almost like a balloon deflating while you hold the tip of it, so that it's not, so it doesn't just go. It doesn't, it doesn't fart out of your hands. It sounds like he lets just a little bit of air out, and then after that air comes out, he goes into this really, really prevalent vibrato sound, which is like something I can't even, like, ignore what I just did, please. That was impressive vocal styling right there. The rasp, too. He's got good rasp to his voice. Even just the second part of the was like had the vibrato and the other two parts of it didn't. Ooh, that keyboard, little keyboard riff in there too. They're really interesting. I heard that keyboard riff just played again right there. It's louder than the rest of the keyboard parts, but it makes it sound more substantial or substantive. Little echo to end it there.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Not you, Echo.
Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
She's always trying to... The main vocalist is incredible. For the first half of the song, him and the keyboardist both kind of like went back and forth. I thought that they were both really good, maybe like on even playing fields. But by the time that bridge came up, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos before, huge fan of bridges. A bridge is make or break in a song for me a lot of the times. That bridge that they did with this guy just basically showing off his vocal styling ability was nuts, man. Like, just his control over his voice was nothing, not to take away anything from the rest of the band. They all did their thing. Like I mentioned a lot of times, the pre-chorus, the way that the drummer decided to play that instead of going to a normal, just like, you know, which you could have done in that part easily, and it still would have sounded fine. He decided to go with like a tom roll, you know, just like a, and that just made the whole difference in the song. The way that the keyboard was utilized was also really nice. The volume was turned up only when it needed to be, you know, when it had something that was gonna be the focus, just for those couple seconds, just to like kind of give the song a little bit more edge. Big thumbs up. I hope you guys can't hear my roommate yelling about Pokemon Go in the background. I got 3,000 Stardust. Anyway, come back, because this is not going to be the end of the K-pop rock. What do you call this? You call this K-pop, or you call this K-rock? It sounds like rock to me. Like, I mean, it's a band playing it, and it's got like a poppy flair to it, I guess, but not overtly. I like finding out about these K-rock bands just because I've, at this point, you know, had my channel for about 6 months, and I've done nothing but, you know, just K-pop, which I started doing that because I love it. You know, I'm a big fan of K-pop in general. At this point, it's so much better than American pop. It's just not even realistic how much better it is. This is like a whole new genre in itself. I had no idea that this even existed. I know that in Korea, a lot of rock music just kind of gets swept under the rug, like it's just meaningless. So the fact that these guys and Day 6 were able to break out at all is pretty impressive. Oh, and I also saw that the Rose did an American tour last year, which I mean, I guess it makes sense because in America, I guess rock is more prevalent, but I gotta tell you guys something. If you don't live in America, rock is disappearing over here also. Like, it is virtually gone at this point, and it's sad. I go boohoo. I go boohoo. And I really hope that it makes a comeback at some point, but like, dance music has pretty much overridden rock in America also. And the only rock that you really hear over here anymore is like faux rock bands, like bands that used to be rock but are now kind of like epic stadium sounds, like Fall Out Boy or Panic at the Disco or even like Imagine Dragons. They're rock adjacent. This was a lot different than any kind of rock that you get over here, and I really dug it. So anyway, guys, come back. I'm going to do more of this. Thank you for recommending it to me. Like, comment, and subscribe. 안녕.